Taseer Yaquti Sperm Grow course. Assalamu alaikum viewers. I am your host. Today we will explain about the course which name is Taseer Yaquti Sperm Grow course offered by Taseer Dawakhana PVT Ltd. This course is prepared for the male infertility patients to cure their disease. By using this course, patients will recover their male infertility problem in few months. Today program, I will brief you what is the Taseer Yaquti Sperm Grow course, how it can cure the disease of male infertility, why male infertility happens, its symptoms, reasons of this disease, indications, male infertility types, complete detail about sperm quality and quantity. Viewers, first of all, we should know about what is male infertility. The problem causing inability to conceive live with the male partner, it is termed male infertility. More than 7% of males in the sexually active age group of under 45 years of age were diagnosed with fertility problems in the world in year 2019. Of these, 40% were diagnosed with sperm-related problems and 6% with varicose. Fertility in males is evaluated by checking sperm count, sperm motility and sperm morphology. These abnormalities result in male infertility. There may also be nothing wrong with the sperm but blockage in the sperm ducts that are making it impossible for the couple to conceive. Factors that cause male infertility, a number of factors may contribute to male infertility. Erectile dysfunction, where the male is unable to get or maintain an erection. Hormonal imbalance leading to low levels of sperm production. Lifestyle problems like drug abuse, drinking, smoking and education can cause sperm production problems. Where ejaculation occurs really late or doesn't happen at all during sexual intercourse. Infection or inflammation causing issue with sperm production. Damage to sperm ducts making transportation of sperm a problem. Torsion, where the testicles get twisted around inside the scrotal sac causing swelling and blockage. Undescended testicles causing sperm production problems. Varicocele or enlarged vein in the genital region. Ejaculatory incompetence, where the male cannot ejaculate during coitus but can during masturbation. Premature ejaculation, where an erection cannot be sustained for more than 30 seconds. Asthenospermia, poor sperm quality causing inability to conceive. Exposure to radiation can diminish sperm count. Stress and obesity. Retrograde ejaculation, where semen passes back into the bladder instead of out through the penis during orgasm. Trisomia, abnormal sperm shape causing fertility issue. Oligospermia, sperm count is too low to get partner pregnant. That there are literally dozens of factors leading to a completely normal spermatozoon, the form of sperm that is present in semen. These involve the structure of the testes, the hormones that influence its function, the receptors for these hormones, the maturation process through which the germ cell develop into a spermatozoon, the composition of the seminal plasma and all the enzymes, receptors and reactions that make the sperm capable of fertilizing the egg. In these steps, there are dozens of occasions for mistake and problems. Hormones play an important role in disease male infertility, and there are several hormones which affect on a person for producing a child, like testosterone, luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone. Luteinizing hormone is a gonadotropin, a hormone that affects the function of the sex organ that is released by the pituitary gland in response to luteinizing hormone. Abbreviated LH in males. LH controls the length and sequence of the female menstrual cycle, including ovulation, preparation of the uterus for implantation of a fertilized egg, and ovarian production of both estrogen and progesterone in males. LH stimulates the testes to produce androgen, also known as interstitial sex stimulating hormones. For male, the normal range of luteinizing hormone is 1.24 to 7.8 international units per liter. If luteinizing hormone levels are below the normal range, it may indicate a pituitary gland problem. Their pituitary gland may not be making enough luteinizing hormone, which may lead to low testosterone. In general, the normal testosterone range in male is about 270 to 1070 nanogram per deciliter, with an average level of 679 nanograms per deciliter. A normal male testosterone level peak at about age 20 and then it slowly declines. Testosterone level above or below the normal range are considered by many to be out of balance. Follicle stimulating hormones is one of the gonadotropic hormones, the other being luteinizing hormone. Both are released by the pituitary gland into the bloodstream. Follicle stimulating hormone is one of the hormones essential to pubertal development and the function of women's ovaries and men's testes. This hormone stimulates the growth of ovarian follicle in the ovary before the release of an egg from one follicle at ovulation. It also increases estradiol production. In males, follicle stimulating hormone acts on the Sertoli cells of the testes to stimulate sperm production. Spermatogenesis. Normal follicle stimulating hormones levels in adults male are typically between 1.5 to 12.4 international units per milliliter. A high follicle stimulating hormone level in a male may mean that testicles are not functioning correctly, while low follicle stimulating hormone level in male may indicate problem with the pituitary gland in the brain. There are two types of infertility: primary infertility and secondary infertility. Primary infertility is inability to conceive a child after regular intercourse for at least 1 year, while secondary infertility occurs in couples who have previously been pregnant at least once but are unable to achieve another pregnancy. As per medical research, in 50 to 60% infertile cases, male have infertility problem. A number of causes exist for male infertility that may result in impaired sperm count or mobility, or impaired ability to fertilize the egg. The most common causes of male infertility include abnormal sperm production or function, impaired delivery of sperm, condition related to a man's general health and lifestyle, and our exposure to certain environmental elements. Now I am going to tell you the type of disease. Viewers, semen produced in testicles. Testicles are very important in sperm production. If testicles are not working well, then it's make a problem. There are two types of testicle diseases. First one is hydrocele. A hydrocele is a type of swelling in the scrotum that occurs when fluid collects in the thin sheet surrounding our testicles. Hydrocele is common in newborn and usually disappear without treatment by age 1. Older boys and adult men can develop a hydrocele due to inflammation or injury within the scrotum. And the second is varicocele. A varicocele is an enlargement of the veins within the loose bag of skin that holds your testicle. A varicocele is similar to a varicose vein you might see in your leg. Varicocele are a common cause of low sperm production and decreased sperm quality, which can cause infertility. Viewers, now we will tell you about the sperm diseases. There are three types of sperm diseases named azoospermia, oligospermia and necrospermia. The first one is azoospermia. It is a medical condition of a man whose semen contains no sperm. It is associated with infertility, but many forms are amenable to medical treatment. Azoospermia main causes infection. It includes pus in semen, blood in semen, or presence of bacteria. This condition does not have any symptom. Azoospermia is further divided into two more types: obstructive azoospermia and non-obstructive azoospermia. Obstructive azoospermia is defined as absence of spermatoza in the ejaculate despite normal spermatogenesis. Obstructive azoospermia is a common urologic condition and accounts for 6.1% to 13.6% of patients presenting for fertility evaluation. Non-obstructive azoospermia is defined as no sperm in the ejaculate due to failure of spermatogenesis and is the most severe form of male infertility. Second type is oligospermia. This is a male fertility issue characterized by a low sperm count. Other aspects of the sexual health of men with this condition are typical. This includes the ability to get and maintain an erection as well as produce ejaculate at orgasm. Sperm count in your ejaculate can vary throughout your life. As I have explained, normal sperm count is between 200 to 600 million. So if a person has less than 120 million sperm count, then he has oligospermia. This disease is because of infection in vein, physical disturbance, anxiety and abnormal hormone level. Now I will tell you about the third infertility disease, that is necrospermia. Necrospermia is a condition in which there is a low percentage of live and very much percentage of immotile spermatoza in semen. It can be diagnosed via semen analysis with vitality staining performed to determine whether the sperm are dead or alive and immotile. Because of this, men are unable to make a woman pregnant. There are some conditions required for pregnancy. 50 to 60% effective motile. Good health is essential for both men and women. Male semen has normal sperm count. If a person is not meeting this given criteria, then he is not able to produce a child or make a woman pregnant. After 72 hours, men should produce 1.5 to 5 milliliter semen. When a normal person ejaculates, then he releases 200 to 600 million of sperm. If he has 50 million or less than 50 million active sperms, then he is not able to produce a child. In mathematical expression, we have a formula. 200 by 75% is equal to 150 million active sperm. 200 by 70% is equal to 140 million active sperm. 200 by 60% is equal to 120 million active sperm. Viewers, a man produces 50,000 sperm in a minute, 72 million in a day. These sperm get measured in 84 days. Infertility may be occurs because of different sperm diseases. Sperm diseases. Taseer Dawakhana has been established since 1946 and you can recover from all these diseases by using Taseer Yakuti Sperm Grow course by Taseer Dawakhana, which is made with precious herbals and free from any side effects. Doctor and scientists of our institute, Taseer Dawakhana, worked under the supervision of Dr. and Hakim Tariq Mahmood Taseer. Qualified doctors, lady doctors, pharmacists and Hakim with prolonged research. Taseer Yakuti Sperm Grow is a chemical-free natural supplement with no side effect. It is prepared from pure herbs and 100% effective. Taseer Yakuti Sperm Grow course cures azoospermia, oligospermia, necrospermia, varicocele, hydrocele, pus infection, hormone level, maintain pH level of a person, increase the volume of the semen, thickness in semen, sperm morphology, and every type of infection, and start producing sperms where person will be relieved from all infertility diseases. Increase AGH hormone level, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and normalize the sperm count of infertile men so they become fertile. Taseer Yaquti Sperm Grow course is prepared under the medical principles and proper scientific method, up-to-date machinery in Taseer Pharma Private Limited. Taseer Yaquti Sperm Grow course has some special herbs whose quality is to achieve the gain of centimeter in penis length and especially the gift to help get your confidence and sexually satisfying experience, which is especially prepared for those who has erectile dysfunction, ejaculation, duration problem, stiffness, length, and with problem with penis. It is very safe and easy to use and made with 100% pure herbal extracts. During the treatment, you should follow these precautions for better result of treatment. Don't go for sex during the treatment. Use chicken, fish, eggs, milk, butter, honey, dates, lemon, garlic, pumpkin, radish, carrot, and dry fruits in your diet. Try to eat meat on daily basis. Abstain from the beef, fries, oily foods, potatoes, bakery, and junk foods. Limit or abstain from alcohol and smoking. Avoid things and lead to prolonged heat for the testicles. Keep the weight off. Steer clear of illicit drugs. So viewers, I have briefly explained male infertility in my video. If you or your known person have this problem, so you can visit to our clinic or can call us in our office timing, which are 9 AM to 8 PM, and discuss your problem. I hope this video was informative and helpful for you. If you like this video, kindly subscribe our YouTube channel and click on bell icon. I will see you again in my next video, in which we will discuss new disease topic and its treatment. So viewers, it's time to say goodbye. Have a nice day. Take care. Allah Hafiz.